So take note of something. Make sure you remove the back of the cabbage. You don't want any dirty cabbage, or you don't want any dead skin of cabbage in what you're doing. So we have to be very sure that we're doing what we ought to do from the beginning, so we'll not have a bad fermentation. Remember, I divided half into two, so and I need just 1 tablespoon of salt for this. So I will not be putting all of it, I'll just put some of it, some of the salt, and keep the rest for the remaining half. It will be added together eventually, so it doesn't matter if you make it a half tablespoon or not. The bottom line is that you're using 1 tablespoon for half of the cabbage. I'll be using a plastic container for the first time, and let me see how it turns out afterwards. And this is where the second half of the cabbage will be going into. So hopefully, by the girls, hopefully I'm going to get the same results by God's grace. So you have to keep this in a warm place for that 3 to 4 days. So it now depends on how long it takes to ferment. It could take 4 or 5, but keep it in a warm place to ease your fermentation or to make your fermentation faster. So this will be going to a warm part of my kitchen while we wait for the next 3 to 4 days. This is the day that I'm supposed to stir and leave it for another 24 hours before it becomes ready, which we have to strain. And if you can take the pulp, good, but if you cannot, you just strain and you start drinking your probiotics. So as you can see, it's foamy. That's your lactobacillus. Alright, this is the day of reckoning, and this is the 4th day, and we have to reveal our probiotics and see how it has gone. Voila. I'm sure you'll be wondering what happened to the other one. Well, the container was just too big. It could not help us make the probiotic cut successfully. It couldn't help us make it successfully, actually, because it was just too wide and there was, room for other things to come in, and that's the reason why it's advisable to use something that is narrow as this. So this is it, and we've come to, yeah. Can perceive the smell now. Wow, I can even hear them. So this is it, and now I'm going to sieve, and once I sieve, the water is what I need. I don't know how many billions of microbes we have here, but As long as you can make this from time to time, you have your adequate quantity of probiotics per day or per whatever. If you're having gut issues, actually, you're supposed to take a cup of this in the morning and a cup at night. Then if you just want to do gut maintenance, you just have to take a spoon in the morning and a spoon at night. So if you're having issues with your belly, this is the time to start getting rid of it. Use food to cure yourself, rather than taking so much drugs. I'm not saying you should not take your drugs. I'm not saying you should not consult your doctor. You should always consult your doctor. But this is more like, let's just say, do we use the word supplement? No, not a supplement. It's just like food, an additional food to help your diet better, your digestion better. So it's just food, and we've not added any other thing into this apart from just water, salt, and the cabbage. Yes, and just the cabbage. So it's still food. The only thing we have done is to give it room to ferment.